Hey guys! So I've been wanting to do pregnancy updates weekly for like my whole pregnancy. But my internet before was so bad in the middle of the woods, literally. DSL, you can't imagine. And it would not upload YouTube videos. So after trying to make a couple and then trying to uploading them and getting frustrated with it not working, I just decided that I wasn't going to do it. And we just moved and we have cable internet again, which is much more appreciated than it ever was before. So now I can make videos. I'm going to make more of my music videos that I used to make, like little cover videos, original song videos, all that. I'm going to try and do weekly bump dates from here until the end of the pregnancy, which I still have 16 weeks left, so that's plenty, you know. I just wish that I could have gotten a little bit more of the growth filmed and kind of actually seen myself describing some of the symptoms that I was going through, because there were a lot of them in the beginning. But so yeah, today's bump date, 24 weeks, is going to be kind of a collective of from the beginning until now. I'm not going to try and like drag it out or anything. I'm just going to hit some of the major points. Here we go. We found out that I was pregnant at around 6 weeks. Maybe a week later, I started getting really sick, which is totally normal for the first trimester. But I was sick every day, and I was sick all day. And my main aversion to food has been eggs, and I actually work at a restaurant that serves quite a bit of breakfast all day. So it is possibly the worst situation I could have been in for the first 4 months, which is how long I was sick. I still get really nauseous, but I've been taking medication for it even though I didn't want to, and I don't want to go into what kind it is, and I don't want to debate about how bad it is for me and how there are things that I could be doing that are better, because I literally have tried everything and this is the only thing that's been working for me, and I'd much rather be able to get food in my system and be able to get some nourishment than be miserable and dehydrated and, you know, starve. So anyway, that controversy aside, 6 to 9 weeks, I was really sick. At 9 weeks, I ended up going to the hospital for dehydration, where they gave me some of the medicine in an IV, and it seemed to help, but I was still trying not to take it, so I was still sick until like 14 weeks. I was on and off like that until whenever it is I decided to actually start taking the medicine consistently, and that helped a lot. I have a big problem with not ever knowing what I want to eat, and that makes it harder too, because I also get nauseous. Even if I've taken my medicine, I get nauseous when I don't eat, and I know that mentally, but for some reason it never works out right. Like, I'll get up in the morning and I'll be like, oh, maybe I should eat something, and then a couple hours goes by and I still didn't eat, and then I'm like, oh, I'm really not feeling good, I should probably eat something, and a couple hours go by, and I know it's really bad. I know it's so bad. I don't realize it when I'm doing it, and then by the time I decide that I'm ready to eat, I am so sick, so completely sick. That was more around 16 to 20 weeks than it is now. Now I'm getting a little bit better about it. I usually at least eat something right in the morning, and then if I do that, it keeps me kind of on a schedule. I'll eat lunch and then I'll eat a dinner, and 3 meals a day is kind of an accomplishment at this point, so I'll take it. So at 13 weeks, we actually I would say found out it was a girl. I know everybody's gonna say, oh, it was too early to know what it was, but I mean, it was just a guess, and we knew that, you know, chances were up in the air whether or not she was right. But then 16 weeks, we had another ultrasound, and it was still a girl, so that's good. And I just, every time we came in for an ultrasound and we asked them to check, you know, and see what they could tell, I was just like, I wonder if we're just gonna go in and they're gonna say, she's a boy. That would be so weird. Like, I wouldn't be like sad, obviously, because the whole thing is just amazing and it's a blessing, sickness aside, but it would have been really strange to find out that she was a boy after finding out that she was a girl and thinking she was a girl. And if in the end, by some crazy coincidence or mishap or something, she ends up being a boy, yeah, still be great, but it will be very weird. 17 and a half weeks, I just looked it up, was the first like official day that I can say that I felt her move and I knew it was her, which was super cool. I posted a Facebook status about it and everything. It was pretty awesome. 20 weeks, the movement became like pretty scheduled, and it's still the same. 11 o'clock in the morning, she moves around like crazy, and 11 o'clock at night, she moves around like crazy. And don't ask me how it ends up being the same time at the different times of day. She does what she wants, you know, and obviously she moves in between at different times of the day. She moves a lot when I'm walking around when I'm working, which is odd because they say that they move most when you're at rest or when you're staying still, because you rock them to sleep when you're walking. But she moves a lot when I'm working because she kicks like right in the middle of my thought and I'm like totally distracted because I'm trying to like take it all in. I don't know, memories. It's good to have as many of them as you can, especially with something as big as this. And I know it's big. I know it's big, but I think that we're as ready as we could be, and we'll make mistakes and we'll learn, and I'm really, really excited to do that. I'm excited to learn everything I can. So, off track. Also at 20 weeks, I got some really, really bad acid reflux. I call it heartburn when I'm talking about it because that's just the easiest way to describe it, but it's acid reflux. It's just like a constant burning in the back of my throat. And so I'm trying to watch what I eat, knowing some stuff makes it worse than others, but not eating a whole lot prior makes me just, if I want something, if it's gonna give me heartburn, I still want it. So I'm gonna eat it because I'm hungry and I wanna make sure that I get food. According to the apps I use to track her, she's gained 4 ounces this week, which puts her at like almost 1.5 pounds, 1.33 pounds, over a pound, which is crazy to me. And she's almost 1 foot long, as big as a large zucchini or a cantaloupe. Another fun fact, apparently the baby's home is about the size of a soccer ball right now, which is crazy to me. Crazy that there's like a muscle in my body that's grown that massive in the course of like 6 months. Nuts. That's crazy. She's been developing correctly and everything's been looking good, and we had our anatomy scan and it all came back clear and normal and healthy. Today, actually at work, I had severe lower back pain, and it could have been because I was lifting a whole lot of trays, carrying a lot of food, running around pretty fast, got a little bit busy. But yeah, severe lower back pain. I was pretty much bending over on the counter at work like, are you sure I have to be here till 9? Because I don't think I'm gonna make it till 9. And then some more stretching pains, which I don't know when they started, but I've been getting those pretty much consistently now. Not like constantly, but like once or twice a day at least. Sometimes a little bit more if I'm having a day where I guess she's going through some sort of growth spurt or things are moving up or, you know, whatever happens. I'm not a doctor, but however all that works. And also my trips to the restroom have probably doubled, which may be a little TMI, but it happens when you're pregnant. And I'm drinking water like I've never seen water before. Anyway, cravings. Brussels sprouts with butter. Like Brussels sprouts with butter. I don't have to make anything to go with them. I don't have to have any meat. potatoes, bread, nothing. I'll just make some Brussels sprouts, sit on the couch, eat them, be totally content. I might have some after this because that sounds really good. Ranch dressing makes me crave salad. I don't think I'm craving salad. I think I'm just craving the dressing because I'll also eat it with, like, I don't know, chicken or cucumbers or anything you can dip ranch in. Yeah, I've been craving ranch pretty much since the beginning of my pregnancy. Lemonade. I think that it's because I found that sour stuff makes my nausea go away. So I've been craving the lemonade, and I drink that. If I'm not drinking water, I will drink lemonade. If I go get something from a fast food restaurant and they have lemonade, I'm drinking lemonade. Another one that's actually kind of more recent is like Hot Pockets, like little roll pastry things with the pizza inside. But I'm trying not to eat too many of them because I'm pretty sure that they give me heartburn. So yeah, that was 24-week bump date, kind of 6 through 24 weeks. But the next ones should not be nearly as long. They'll just be kind of an update of what's going on that week, which may not be a lot depending on what week I'm in or if my symptoms have changed. I'm gonna leave you guys with a belly shot because it's kind of a tradition when it comes to these sort of things on YouTube, pregnancy updates. You know, I'm not as big as I thought I would be by 6 months, but that could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. I know at least the baby's as big as she should be because she's measuring great, and that's all that really matters. So here we go. This is it from the front. You can see my belly button started to poke out a little bit there, but oh, it's like totally lopsided right now. She's over here. And then from the side, the thing that gets me the most is down here on the bottom is like really round, and then I've got like this line right here. And I don't know when it's supposed to get like completely round because I still always see this line here. But anyway, I know a little bit of stretch marks there, but I already had a couple from just, you know, hips. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope that you enjoy this update. You know, it's not like I think a crazy amount of people are going to watch it, or that I think that everybody cares what's going on for me, but I'd like to have this as something to look back on and to see where I was and how I was feeling, you know, to be able to show her later maybe if she cares. Who knows? I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch it. And if you liked it and you'd like to see more, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. We'd really appreciate it. Bye.